Hello guys, and welcome to this video where I will give you a full review of the platform Mexc Global. We'll take a detailed look at how the futures trading is possible in here. What are the upsides? What are the downsides? How are the fees and so on? If you want to create an account, you can simply go down to the video description, click on the link. You will get to exactly this page right here where you can create an account and you will be eligible for all nice bonuses, for the best bonuses you can get on the platform, up to $1,000 worth of bonuses you can easily pick up by just using a link from the description. If you also need a full tutorial on Mexc, you can also check out the link in the video description. I have linked you a full tutorial of the futures platform if you need a step-by-step tutorial for it. So let's jump right into it. Mexc is a platform that was founded in 2018, so it's been around for around about 5 years for now, and it's grown a lot since. It supports 180 trading pairs that you can use on the platform, which is quite a lot. And we'll now take a look at the first step that you will always have to do when you start using an exchange, which is, of course, you have to deposit money. So you have basically two different options. You can go here to your profile and then choose whatever currency you want to deposit. All of these cryptocurrencies, you can simply deposit here. For example, you can choose Bitcoin. You just have to select a network, and then you will get your deposit address right here without any fees instantly. It's very easy how you can deposit cryptocurrencies here. One thing I also like is that it offers a lot of different networks. For example, I like to use US dollar Tether in combination with a Tron network. But as you can see, it supports many different networks that you can use, and you will always get your deposit address down here. Minimum deposit is also only 1 cent in this case, and it has no deposit fees at all. So I definitely recommend using crypto deposit. The other option is, of course, you can also use fiat money, so euro, US dollar, whatever currency you have in your local country. The thing here is only that the fees are quite high, so 3% up to 5% of fees. You have to expect that. So especially if you are trying to buy larger sums, this can be quite expensive. Also, you cannot really hold fiat currencies on the platform. So what you do in here is basically buy crypto that you will hold on your account directly with euro or with your currency. So that's actually how it works. If you don't have any crypto yet and you only want to start off with lower amounts, you can use that. But if you already have some crypto, or if you want to trade larger amounts, I would recommend you use another fiat on-ramp exchange. There are other ones, for example, like Coinbase or Kraken or whatever, where you can easily deposit your euro or your US dollar and buy crypto with fiat much cheaper, and then just send it by using, for example, Bitcoin or US dollar Tether, and send it here to Mexc Global so you can use it on the platform. All right, once we have it deposited, this is how it looks, where you can see all of your different balances. I think it's quite organized. You can see here your spot account where you will receive the money if you deposit something, or if you want to exchange it for another cryptocurrency. And here on the right side, we have our futures account where we can deposit money to then use it to leverage trade with it. So in this case, I have some dollars here. You can easily then just transfer it to your other account, and that works just in here. For example, spot account or futures account, you can choose it, and then you have it stored on your other account that you can now use to leverage trade. All right, so let's take a look at the platform right here. This is the exchange, the trading platform that you can use to trade futures on the platform. Up here, you can choose your trading pair that you want to use. As you can see, you have USDTM and CoinM futures. I would recommend you to use USDTM. So just have it in US dollar Tether, and then you can trade any cryptocurrency with your US dollar Tether. Of course, you could also use CoinM futures, but then you're limited to Bitcoin and Ethereum. You have only these two options. Then you have to deposit Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then you can trade Bitcoin with your Bitcoin, and your profits and losses will also be in Bitcoin. Compared to in US dollar Tether, everything will be in US dollar Tether as a base currency. I prefer US dollar Tether, so I always use USDTM futures. Once you have chosen your trading pair, this is how the page looks. What I don't really like about it is that the chart in here in the middle is a little bit too big. As you can see, you can't really see down here is where you see your open positions, but you can't really see it on one screen. Maybe if you have a larger monitor, maybe you can see it, but that's one thing I don't really like, that you have to always scroll down to see it. It's just a matter of preference, I guess, because some people maybe like the chart bigger. I personally don't like it that big. I prefer to have a little bit smaller, but see more of the positions down here. Here on the right side, you can, of course, control all of your trades. It looks pretty much similar to all the other exchanges, not because the difference. What I like is that you can choose your leverage up here and see it again in here. So you always make sure you're using the right leverage. You can choose the amount in here, and then you can just simply open your positions. Pretty easy. Here you can choose your leverage. As you can see, it offers up to 125x a leverage that you can use. So that's the highest leverage that you can choose in here. That, as you can see, also you can use a market and limit order. And let's actually talk a little bit about the fees. So fees on Mexc for futures trading are for a taker fee. So if you're using a market order, if you enter in the market directly, you will have a 0.06% fee. And if you're using a limit order, so if you're a market maker, you will have a 0.02% fee. So these are the order fees for opening and closing a position. I think these fees are really, really low. I compared it to other big leverage trading exchanges like Binance, like BitGet, Mexc. They pretty much all have the same fees. And Mexc is definitely a competitive exchange in here, fee-wise. So these fees are absolutely fine. And I always say that these fees don't really matter that much because, as you know, Bitcoin moves within a few minutes and hours, so many percent up and down. So these 0.02 or 0.06%, they don't really matter at all. Other than that, you will have your funding fees that you can see up here. So these depend on whether you're going long or short. And also if, for example, a lot of people go short and you want to go long, it also can be that you actually get some fees from the others. So it always depends on the market. But these fees, as you can see, are really, really low. In this case, 0.005%. So they don't really matter that much too as well. One other special thing that you have in here is that you can see your unrealized P&L down here. So if you have many different positions open, this can be quite useful that you can have an overview of all of your trades at once. Of course, let's open a trade in here. If you open a trade, you can also choose a take profit and stop loss immediately right here. That's also one thing that I like. And also you can immediately see how much profit and loss you have. So you can just type a price in here for your take profit and for your stop loss, and you will immediately see how much profit or how much loss will I make if that take profit or stop loss will be hit. So that's actually pretty nice too, that you can do that right from the beginning. Of course, you can change it later on too. Let's actually open a position here. So if you have it down here, you can see you have all the important information that you need. You can switch up your margin in here, which is also pretty nice. You can see your estimated liquidation price, your P&L. One thing that you might wonder is, why can I see my take profit and stop loss? Up here, you can see your orders if you have already placed some. If you want to switch it up or add new ones, you have to scroll a little bit to the right. So that's one thing that I don't really like that much too, is that you can't see it directly, but you have to scroll a little bit here to the right side in order to see it. So if you just go in here, scroll to the right side, then you will see it here, TP and SL. And if you click on there, then you can adjust it. For example, put it a little bit higher, put it a little bit lower, and you will always see your profit and loss too. So, I mean, this interface is pretty nice, only that you have to scroll to the right. I think this is a little bit annoying, but other than that, definitely useful UI, and you pretty much have everything that you need. So there's not really anything missing. You can close your position also from here. If you click on this arrow, you would just choose the best price possible right now, and then you can click instant close and your position will be closed again. So that's also pretty simple. If the market is very volatile and you don't want to wait until your take profit or stop loss is hit, you just want to close it immediately, you can do it by here. So that's pretty nice too. And I think, yeah, you can also choose a percentage and take, for example, half of your profit, which is also nice. So I think other than that, there's pretty much not that much to say. In total, a definitely good exchange, very good, competitive and low fees. You have everything you need. You see everything. It's just a matter of preference. If you like the design, I would say a good thing that they also offer a dark mode, definitely. And it definitely has all the information you need to make good trades. Don't forget creating an account by using the link down from the video description to get the up to $1,000 worth of bonuses that you can easily pick up by just signing up using the link from the description. I have linked the full tutorial of the exchange, how to use the futures, a step-by-step tutorial in the description as well. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.